Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There is a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Distributed tidily. Cross goes in there. Akiush. That's Mataza. Now it's Minamino. Oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, good read. He's good running with the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No lack of adventure up to now. Just no breakthrough. Minamino. Here's Minamino! That has been knocked clear. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Goalkeeper's ball. Curva. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. No, he's not getting past him there. Curva. And it's come back to the keeper.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's quick to get it clear again. Muscular approach does pay off here. That has ended up in no man's land. Curva. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Minamino. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And now the hit! He has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Monaco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Crossed in early. Curva tries to clear. Monaco have their second corner now. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Herver. Moved on forwards. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he was quick to react. Now it's Minamino. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played. Zakaria. Minamino. In with the challenge. Zakaria. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Out to the left it goes. And he cuts out the supply. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 17, le numéro 22.
The second half gets underway.
À leur place, le numéro 37.
No score in the first half.
Le numéro
Who's
8.
ready to go for it now? Zakaria. Minamino. Monaco different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make...
There's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Auxerre looking to pass their way through. Pinches it off him. Diop. Matazo. Now Enrique. Now it's Minamino. And here's Embolo. Now it's Minamino. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. He's through here. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion.
He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Well,
28
half-time has been a blessing for this
599.
team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Oh, it's come loose. Caio Henrique, he's got away. Played in deep. Great hit! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That's
But pour
wonderfully
l'équipe de
done.
l'AS
This
Monaco.
hit, true
Après
finish.
63 minutes
Well,
de jeu.
most of those go high and wide
Le
because of
numéro
their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Monaco are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Zakaria cuts it out. Matazo. Minamino. Golovin. Herva. That's a throw. Auxerre can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Attention, changement.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Minamino. Herva. Golovin. Minamino. And here's Embolo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's a key interception. Minamino. And here's Embolo. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 36.
So, third
Le
quarter of the
numéro
game.
6. Le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 21.
And he's
Le
there to
numéro
clear.
7. Le numéro 88. Changement.
Ball's gone astray. Matazo.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Minamino.
Changement en cours.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Defending of the desperate
Il y aura
variety.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
What a throw in.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, great play! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And time is up. Monaco have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Golovin picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from Matazo! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lobbed in behind. Decent progress down the left. Minamino. Minamino! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! He just absolutely speared that in.
That was just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Out to the left it goes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now that looks a decent ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That is good alertness. And it's Mbolo. Monaco have hit the front early. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Tazu. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now he's off and running, and he was quick to react. Done delicately. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Salisu. Minamino. Have a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Golovin! Hits one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Monaco with the corner, they're first. Golovin goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted. Strasbourg get it back again. Balaguer. And it's Mbolo. Matazo. Interesting ball. Deep cross. Defending of the desperate variety. It's headed upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Vanderson.
Monaco couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Time and again they are repelled. And Bolo. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Monaco really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Minamino. Matazo. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Good running, strong and purposeful. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well seen. Saw that coming. Balogun! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Monaco come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back underway here. Monaco carrying a one-goal lead. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's got away. Terrific header. Fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Forwards and with intent. No, that's been intercepted. Matazo. Spread it left. No way through there. That's the throw. And that interception was most necessary. Monaco are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Moved on forwards.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Foot in. Monaco can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 72 306.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Monaco have their second corner now. Strasbourg can counter promptly here. Ah, it's been intercepted. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. but it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And through to the goalkeeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's in a great position. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Strasbourg showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question...
Gets the shot away! Danger averted for now.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It's a ball! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Le numéro 10.
Strasbourg choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Attention, changement.
He's had it taken off him. Played out to the left flank.
Strasbourg really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he whips it in. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
To make that, and he did make it. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Vanderson, and he's managed to get free. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Monaco really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And he can clear it away.
Monaco certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And it's Mbolo. He's tried one! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Monaco could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the referee brings it to a close. Monaco can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. And Bolo taking in the accolades, having been... So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So it's away we go then. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback.
Tries a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Vitinha. Marquinhos. Dembele. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zaire Emery.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Golovin. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ball's played through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Asensio. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barcola. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Asensio. And he's managed to get... Has a goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
They've played it short. Now it's Asensio. Dembele. That's good play. Oh, that was vital. Monaco can start a counter here. Now it's Mbolo.
Monaco are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zaire Emery. That has been cut short. Foot in. Golovin. It's Mbolo. Good spot, he's seen the run. He can run onto that. Donnarumma gets it clear. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Dembele. Ben Seguir just eases him off the ball. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. Hakimi. He's looking to set free a runner. He's in here. Decent hit! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, well played. Golovin. Ben Seguir. And it's Mbolo. Stood up well to him there. Zaire Emery. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbolo. Oh, he's burst for a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Monaco certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. Monaco truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he cuts out the supply into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Interesting ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Hits one! Really well taken goal. Monaco are level. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Van der Sar. He's found a way through. Cleared away.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Dembele. Here's Asensio, and he's picked out the run. Van der Sar. whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Paris Saint-Germain get the second half going. He's going to be disappointed with that. In with the challenge. Minamino. Matazo. And it's Embolo. Threads one in. Embolo. And that's been repelled. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Nicely spread. Embolo. That'll be a throw. Zakaria. Vitinha. Hakimi. Dembele has found the net here, of course. Vitinha. Zaire Emery. Dembele. Minamino has the third most assists in the league this year. And it's Embolo. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Le nombre de spectateurs
Works
pour
it
ce
forward.
match, 28
And they're quick to
997.
press.
Pretty robust defending.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Matazo. Ben Seguir. Now it's Minamino. Embolo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Zaire Emery. Dembele. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Embolo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Strong running down that left flank. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Zaire Emery. And oh, what a mistake! And Marquinhos. Hakimi. Here's Vitinha. Now it's Asensio. Minamino.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Embolo. Played back in. And here's Embolo. This is promising. He's got the shot away!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Dembele could try cutting inside here. Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and
As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 9, le numéro 18, le numéro 36, le numéro 11, le numéro 20. À leur place, le numéro 17, le numéro 22, le numéro 21, le numéro 27.
With so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's in on goal!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, he's played it in low. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Jacobs. Golovin. Oh, shooting chance!
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
Look, there has to be more.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Golovin picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Caio Henrique. He has found the way through. Pings it across. And that hasn't gone particularly well.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbolo. Diatta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's Mbolo. Got him in! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Deep cross. And he's cleared it back out. Back in once more. Kakari. So it is still 0-0. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Nemanja Matic, is a beacon of stability, Peter. His role is to keep the team's overall shape and balance and ensure that defensive stability when a lot of players around him will be looking to get forward.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And Bolo. Decent hit! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Monaco draw first blood here.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Tolisso. Diatta. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Monaco find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. Minamino. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Maitland-Niles. Now Tolisso. Matic. And Maitland-Niles. He's made good progress from a deep position. And he's being shifted off it. Zakaria. Looking for the run. Caio Henrique picks it up out wide. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Monaco have their second corner now. Caio Henrique with the short one. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Golovin put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time. Monaco really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Monaco have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Defence just about came out on top, and they were certainly tested. It's a ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And this could be the final action of the first half. Matic tries to clear. Diatta! It's going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Monaco go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And the game has already resumed here. Golovin. Golovin wins the duel this time. Golovin gets into some space. Cross goes in there. Can he finish? And the follow-up! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Diatta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared away. Lyon can counter promptly here. Oh, this is a great position. Great hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. to 5 corners now. Terrific header! Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Matic. For Capone. Matic. Now Tolisso. Can he get it through? Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it's Mbolo. Golovin, who does have an assist to his name.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Pass is just off target. Kakare. Lacazette. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Lacazette. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Great work on the overlap. And the flag has stayed down. Puts in a cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Caio Henrique. Zakaria. That's Mataza.
Le nombre de spectateurs
That
pour
is
ce
commitment
match,
to the cause.
71 898.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Shah can get it clear. Lyon can start a counter here. Matic. Oh, they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pinches it off him. That's Lacazette. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Maitland-Niles. Minamino.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
But pour l'équipe de l'AS Monaco. Après 72 minutes de jeu par le numéro 27.
Lyon choosing to make the first change.
Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Le numéro 16, le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 17, le numéro 34. Attention, changement.
A case now of complete control. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Shah. And it's Maitland-Niles. Great run on the overlap here. Diatta. And he should have made it
Monaco were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Diop. And it's Mbolo. The most accurate pass. And that is great goalkeeping.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Le numéro 98.
Seventh corner.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 12.
Zaha attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Liakate. He's free, he has got space. Tiata! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. An act of charity gratefully received. And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Matic cuts a frustrated Tiata! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Diop. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, there's the clearance.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Matazo. Well, they could break here. Now it's Zaha. He is through here. Matazo. Mbolo. Diop. And it's Zaha. Diata. Mbolo. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Big chance! And that may well be that. That is that. Monaco really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling.